Success demands 20-hour days, luck, or a silver spoon. But I'm here to tell you, it doesn't. It starts with 1 hour, just one. 1 hour of intention, 1 hour of discipline, 1 hour where you decide to work on you, instead of watching someone else live their life. See, most people are busy, but very few are growing. They scroll, they rush, they repeat, but they don't stop, and they don't think. And because they don't think, they don't change. But you, if you're still listening, you're different. You're searching, you're ready. And today we're going to talk about the hour that can reshape your habits, your income, your relationships, and yes, even your legacy. Because success is not an accident. It's a daily decision. And the best part, you don't need a new year. You don't need permission. And you don't need a big break. All you need is 1 hour a day. Let's begin. Take back the first hour. Let me tell you something powerful. How you start your day determines how you live your life. It's not just a routine, it's a ritual. And that first hour, that's your window, your launch pad, your foundation. Now most people, they give it away. They wake up and they reach for the phone. They check messages. They check the news. They check what everyone else is doing. But what they don't check is themselves. They don't ask, what do I want today? What do I need to become? What am I building? You see, if you don't program your mind in the first hour, the world will do it for you. And let me warn you, the world doesn't always have your best interests in mind. It'll feed you drama, distraction, noise, and before you know it, you're reacting to life instead of designing it. So here's the challenge. Take back that first hour. Make it yours. Before the emails, before the scrolling, before the chaos. Get up a little earlier, not because it's trendy, but because it's transformational. And use that hour to build you. Read 10 pages of a good book. Write down 3 things you're grateful for. Plan your day. Visualize your goals. Move your body. Drink water. Sit in silence. Do what the old you never made time for. Because here's the truth. My friend, if you can win the first hour, you can win the day. And if you win enough days, you win your life. Now I know what some people say, I'm not a morning person. But listen, success doesn't care. Discipline doesn't ask how you feel. You think the winners of this world leap out of bed with fireworks and fanfare. No, they decide. They train. They build the habit. And so can you. So starting tomorrow, make a new deal with yourself. Before you touch the world, touch your future. Use that first hour not to consume, but to create. Don't just wake up. Rise up, because your future isn't waiting at 11 a.m. It's waiting at 6. So take it back. Build it strong. And when the day begins, you'll already be ahead. Mentally, spiritually, and emotionally. You won't just be prepared, you'll be powerful. And that is how the transformation begins. Guard the hour like treasure. Now that you've taken back the first hour, the next step is to guard it like treasure. Because let me tell you, people will try to steal it. Not with a gun, but with a notification, a favor, a meaningless task. A little, hey, can I just, and suddenly, your hour's gone, vanished. Given away to something that builds their life, not yours. You've got to understand, this hour is not free. It's not casual. It's not for leftovers. It is sacred. It is strategic. And if you don't protect it, no one else will. You see, time is like money, but even more dangerous to lose. You can always earn another dollar, but you'll never get back that hour. So what do? We put up a fence. We say, this is my hour. No calls, no emails, no scrolling, no distractions. Not because we're rude, but because we're serious. You've got to get serious about your hour. Like a builder is serious about his tools. Like a farmer is serious about his soil. Because this hour, if you use it right, will pay you back 100-fold. In clarity, in skill, in results, in income, in confidence. But only if you don't trade it for crumbs. Let me say that again. Don't trade gold for crumbs. That's what people do when they say, I'll just check this one thing. Let me reply real quick. This won't take long, and they end up spending their best hour reacting to the world, instead of rebuilding their world. So here's the habit. Every night schedule your hour, label it, set it in stone. No flexibility, no negotiations. Tell your family, your friends, even yourself, this is your time to grow, to think, to create, to build. And if they don't respect it, teach them to. Not with anger, but with consistency. Because when you value your time, people begin to value you. So the rule is simple. If it doesn't grow you, it doesn't get your hour. Period. This isn't just about productivity. It's about priority. It's about saying my future matters enough to defend it. And that first hour, that's your front line. So guard it like it's rare, because it is. It's the hour that separates the average from the excellent, the wanderer from the leader, the talker from the doer. And if you guard it today, you'll celebrate it tomorrow. Direction before action. You know, it's not enough to take the hour, and it's not enough to guard it. You've got to know what to do with it. That's where most people go wrong. They're active, they're busy, they're doing things, lots of things. But the question is, are they doing the right things? Because here's the truth. Action without direction is a recipe for frustration. It's like being on a treadmill, sweating, grinding, running, but going nowhere. So before you jump into your hour, before you dive into books, before you start building, before you hit play on a video, ask yourself a very powerful question. Where am I going? That question unlocks everything. Because if you don't have direction, you won't have progress. You'll move, but you won't arrive. Direction is the compass. Action is the engine, and you need both. So let's get practical. At the start of your hour, take 3 minutes, just 3 to get clear. Ask yourself, what's my goal? What's the skill I'm building? What am I trying to improve today? And most important, why does it matter to me? Write it down. Don't keep it in your head. Get it on paper. Because clarity on paper becomes focus in action. Jim Rohn used to say, reasons come first, answers come second. You've got to know your reason. Because when you do, the rest becomes obvious. Now let me give you a warning. If you skip this step, if you jump straight to action without intention, you'll waste the most precious resource you've got, your focus. And here's what's worse. You'll confuse movement with meaning. You'll feel productive, but you'll stay stuck. That's why direction matters more than speed. Because it doesn't matter how fast you're going if you're going the wrong way. So take the time to aim. Take the time to ask. Take the time to align your actions with your outcomes. Because a man with direction, he walks slower, but he gets further. So tomorrow morning when your hour begins, don't just start doing. Start deciding. Decide who you want to become. Decide what matters most. Decide what step brings you closer to the life you've been dreaming of. Because direction turns your hour into a mission. And when you live with mission, you start walking a whole new path. And that path, clear, focused, intentional, is the one that leads to change. Learn for an hour, grow for a lifetime. If there's one thing I've learned in life, it's this. Success doesn't just come from doing, it comes from learning what to do. And the moment you stop learning, you stop growing. Now here's the good news. Learning is simple. It's not about going back to school. It's not about expensive programs. It's about setting aside just one focused hour a day to feed your mind. That hour, that's your edge. That's your secret weapon. Because when most people are watching nonsense, you're watching growth. When they're drifting, you're developing. And over time, day by day, that learning starts to separate you from the crowd. Jim Rohn said it best. Formal education will make you a living. Self-education will make you a fortune. So what do you learn during that hour? You read books. You listen to mentors. You study success. You pick up biographies, personal development, communication, health, wealth, mindset, the stuff that moves the needle. Because the more you learn, the more you see. And the more you see, the better choices you make. Now let me be clear, this isn't passive. You're not just scrolling quotes and hoping something sticks. You're intentional. You pick up the book, the course, the notebook, on purpose. And you say, this is my growth hour. And let me tell you, an hour a day adds up. In 1 year, that's 365 hours. That's more than 9 full-time work weeks, invested in your own mind. You do that for a year, and you won't even recognize yourself. Your language improves. Your confidence rises. You speak with clarity. You think sharper. You solve problems that used to stop you cold. Why? Because you've been stacking wisdom, bit by bit, page by page, lesson by lesson. And the best part, nobody can take it away from you. Skills can be learned. Confidence can be built. Knowledge multiplies. And it all begins with that one quiet hour. So here's your next step. Pick your materials before your hour begins. Don't leave it to chance. Stack 3 books on your desk. Queue up the podcast. Open the course you've been putting off. And when that hour starts, go in deep. Because every time you open your mind, you expand your future. And the man or woman who learns daily, earns continually. So don't skip this. Don't rush this. Make learning a habit, and you'll make success a lifestyle. 1 hour of practice beats 10 hours of theory. Let's get something straight. Learning is powerful, but learning without doing is just entertainment. You can read every book, watch every video, listen to every podcast. But if you never apply what you've learned, you're not growing. You're just collecting. See, success doesn't come from what you know. It comes from what you practice. Let me repeat that. 1 hour of practice beats 10 hours of theory. Why? Because action is where skill is born. You don't become a speaker by reading about speaking. You don't become fit by studying exercise routines. You don't master anything by sitting on the sidelines. You've got to step into the arena. Now here's the mistake most people make. They wait until they feel ready. They wait until they're confident. They wait until it's perfect. But here's the truth. Confidence doesn't come before action. Confidence comes from action. Every time you practice, you get sharper. Every time you try, you get better. Every time you show up, you grow up. So what does this mean for your hour? It means that at least part of that hour should be hands-on. If you're learning to write, write something. If you're learning to speak, practice out loud. If you're learning business, build the plan, make the pitch, take the call. If you're learning design, open the software and create. No more waiting. No more prepping. Just doing. Because repetition is the mother of all skill. Not perfection, repetition. You don't have to get it right the first time. You just have to get it going. And then you refine it, improve it, polish it. That's how professionals are made. And here's something else. When you practice daily, your progress becomes visible. You can feel it. You can measure it. You start to trust yourself. And that trust, that's the real win. Because a person who trusts their own effort becomes unstoppable. So here's the challenge. Take what you learned yesterday and apply it today. Even if it's messy, even if it's small, even if it's awkward, just start. Because doing turns knowledge into power. And 1 hour of bold, focused, imperfect action can do more for your life than a lifetime of thinking about it. Reflect, refine, repeat. You know, life doesn't improve just because you keep moving forward. It improves when you stop and look back with purpose. Too many people go from one day to the next, one task to the next, one goal to the next, without ever asking the most important question, how did I do today? That's where the growth lives. Not just in the doing, but in the reviewing. Jim Rohn used to say, a life worth living is a life worth recording. And I'll add this, a life worth recording is a life that keeps improving. Now let's break this down. At the end of your hour, not the beginning, not later, not tomorrow, but at the end of your hour, take 5 minutes to reflect. What did you learn? What did you accomplish? What did you struggle with? What will you do better tomorrow? It's not complicated. It's just honest. And most people won't do it. Why? Because it forces them to face their own patterns. It reveals whether they're moving forward or just spinning in place. But here's the power. Reflection creates clarity. Clarity creates improvement, and improvement creates results. Now, once you've reflected, don't stop there. Next step, refine. What can be tightened? What can be removed? What can be added, improved, upgraded, simplified? You don't need to overhaul your life every week. You just need to tweak the process, little by little, because excellence isn't a giant leap. It's a series of small, intelligent corrections over time. Think of it like this. Airplanes are off course 90% of the time, but they constantly adjust. And guess what? They still land exactly where they're supposed to. Why? Because they reflect, refine, and repeat. And that's your formula now. Every hour you invest in yourself, reflect on it, refine it, repeat it tomorrow. Just a little better. Do that for a week, you'll notice a shift. Do that for a month, people will notice. Do it for a year, your life will never be the same. Because those who learn from experience grow slow. But those who learn from evaluated experience, they grow fast, they grow strong, they grow wise. So don't just live your life. Examine it, shape it, elevate it, reflect, refine, repeat. That's how you go from ordinary to exceptional. 1 hour of health a day keeps the doctor away. Let me tell you something that most people forget. Your body is not just a vehicle, it's the engine of your life. And if the engine fails, it doesn't matter how big your dreams are. It doesn't matter how clear your goals are. It doesn't even matter how much money's in your account. Because when health breaks down, everything slows down. You see, the body and the mind are connected. You can't think straight when you're tired. You can't lead when you're weak. You can't build when you're burnt out. So what do? We invest 1 hour a day in the most important machine you'll ever own, your body. Now listen, I'm not saying you need to be a bodybuilder. I'm not saying you need to run marathons. But I am saying you need to move. You need to breathe. You need to stretch. You need to sweat. Because when you honor your health, you elevate your energy. And when your energy goes up, your results go up with it. Let me say that again. Energy is the fuel for achievement. Want more focus? Move. Want more drive? Sweat. Want more peace? Breathe deeply. And the best part? It doesn't take all day. One focused hour. That's it. Walk in the morning. Stretch your body. Do some yoga. Lift some weights. Or simply step outside and get the sun on your face and the air in your lungs. Because here's a Jim Rohn truth. Take care of your body. It's the only place you have to live. Now let's...
Okay guys, we're going to go ahead and stop there. We'll continue the video, the remaining balance of it tomorrow. So I want to stop there, and then we're going to go ahead and move on to the company profile, and then we'll go ahead and get started with our program. All right, give me 1 second. Resume it.
The company that has remained steadfast and kept the right principles. The company headed toward the world with the right principles. The company that grows with its customers and shares generously. We are Atomy. Atomy, which has been growing ever since its establishment in 2009, is a global network marketing company with a presence across the globe. Atomy's #1 goal of going beyond customer satisfaction to customer success continues to be its top priority to this day. Providing good quality products at reasonable prices, Atomy's competitiveness lies in the nature of distribution. The absolute quality and absolute price product philosophy that Atomy has practiced since its inception is included in all of its products, such as health functional foods, beauty, living, food, fashion, home appliances, and more. Atomy Hemohim surpassed 2 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales, ranked #1 in domestic health functional food exports. Developed as part of a national project by the Korea Atomic Energy Research Institute, Hemohim holds 23 international patents and made history in 2023 by being the first in the country to offer dual health benefits, immune boost, and fatigue relief. Absolute Skincare, a flagship product, has surpassed 1 trillion Korean won in cumulative sales. It received the Kim Sejong Award from the Korean Intellectual Property Office, a first in cosmetics, and was named a world-class product for next generation by the Ministry of Trade, Industry and Energy. Atomy prioritizes customers, earning customer-centered management certification for 3 consecutive years, a rare industry feat. Since opening its U.S. branch in 2010, Atomy has grown into a global hub, linking producers and consumers worldwide through 27 branches in Asia, South America, Oceania, and Europe. Atomy products have proven overwhelmingly popular in international markets, achieving the top export ranking for health functional foods and over-the-counter medications. Following the $300 million Export Tower Award, the company reached cumulative exports of $1.8 billion in 2024. After launching its EU branch, Atomy plans to expand globally, focusing on Africa, Central and South America, and other emerging markets. Atomy's GSGS strategy, which stands for Global Sourcing, Global Sales, allows the supply of products that align with the absolute quality and absolute price philosophy through Atomy's global sales network. Atomy's Success System, in which the company runs all seminars, allows any member to succeed regardless of individual ability. This is the driving force behind Atomy's distinctive growth. Success seminars that bridge online and offline realms vividly communicate Atomy's vision to members worldwide, presenting a vision of global success that goes beyond time and space by merging business and culture. The X Project has been initiated to cultivate global leaders and empower active members around the world. Atomy continues to provide unwavering support for success, including the reopening of Songnisan Forest as a hub for the Atomy brand experience. To achieve absolute quality and absolute price, and to ensure commitment to quality from its partners, Atomy provides various support measures for partnering companies, such as cash payment within 1 week from delivery, interest-free operating fund loans, and joint quality management systems, among others. These create a culture of a company growth. Atomy is implementing various policies to ensure sustainable coexistence with the Earth. The company promotes resource recycling and environmental restoration through product renewals aimed at zero plastic initiatives, increasing the use of biodegradable plastics and eco-friendly materials, and introducing smart packaging solutions. Atomy's contributions surpass not only its industry and the distribution sector, but also stand at the top level nationally. Over the past 3 years, the company's donation percentage relative to revenue has been 30 times that of the distribution industry, ranking first among Korea's top 500 companies. As a result, it has earned various government awards and certifications, including the Government Award for Sustainable Management, Good Donor Award, Family Friendly Company, and Great Place to Work Korea. Atomy's culture of sharing has expanded beyond national borders, with the company, members, partner companies, and executives actively engaging in social contribution activities worldwide. The company that holds true to its principles while creating a new distribution culture. The company expanding globally with the trust of people around the world. The company that dreams of customer success while moving beyond customer satisfaction. The company that cherishes the spirit. We are proud Atomy.
Yes, we are proud Atomy. All right, so I'm gonna stop sharing here. Well, good morning to everyone. Today is Wednesday, April 30th. You can imagine it's the end of April already. We're going into May. Wow, we're already going into the 5th month already. The years are sure flying by fast. All right, with any further ado, I'm going to go ahead and introduce my co-host, CJ. So if you're going to go ahead and unmute, sir, I'm going to go ahead and decrease, and you're going to go ahead and increase, so that way you do what you do best. Hey, CJ, are you available?
Yes, Nick. Good morning, Nick. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nick, I don't know about you, but I surely got a bunch of nuggets from the video that you played this morning. Thank you so much. Reflect, renew, repeat. That's my takeaway. I don't know what's yours. I don't know what is Novlet's and Carol and Ode and others. And we could take a quick minute and just discuss our takeaways from this morning's motivational video. It was great. So with that said, if there's anyone that is new with us this morning, we welcome you. We invite you to just quickly unmute, tell us who you are, give us your name, feel welcome. We are here to help. We are here to motivate. We are here to educate. So that's all for me, Nick. Over to you. Reflect, renew, repeat each and every day. So let's talk about it as we just dive into another Momentum Morning this morning. Thank you, Nick.
Thank you, sir. Go ahead and introduce my other co-host, Ms. Novlet Bryan. I'm not too sure if she has any inspirational words that you want to share about the video that I know she probably got a couple of minutes out of it, but just want to know if she has any remarks or anything she wants to share with us this morning on that short video that she saw. Go ahead, Novelet. You have the
Good
stage.
morning, good morning. Well, as Mr. CJ said it, you know, he said we have to reflect, and it's true. If we don't go back, when I started doing Zoom, the saying always say to go back, look at yourself, look at your presentation, critique yourself. Basically, that's reviewing. And I looked at the first time and I'm like, oh my gosh. So when you go back and you reflect and you review, you're going to see things that you don't like and you can, you know, go ahead and fix. So that's like the best advice right there is to go back, reflect, go over what you did, review, and you're going to find things in there that you like, things you didn't like, and you can adjust and make it better. So I really like that plan. I love that he mentioned that, and you know, he stressed that part of it. And I'm still doing that. I am still working on me because we're always supposed to be learning and growing. So I absolutely love that. I don't know if anyone else has something to chime in there.
Yeah, I kind of enjoyed that
Mhm.
video, even though I didn't get a chance to play the whole thing, but it was very inspirational.
Yeah, that's okay. It to be continued tomorrow.
Yep,
That's how we finish up.
yep,
Continue with the following thing.
yep. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Miss Sylvia, I see you unmuted, so I know you got some good nuggets you want to share with us. Right ahead.
Too many of them. Yeah, I just want to endorse what Miss
A little
Novelet
louder,
said.
Miss Sylvia. We're not hearing you.
Yeah, you're very low.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
You're
yeah,
very,
very
very
low.
low. Turn
Yeah.
your volume up.
I'm
Mhm.
sorry. Yeah, I was saying I have too many of them, so I just want to endorse what Mr. CG and Miss Novelet has said, and I love it, like how he stressed on the 1 hour, the importance of that 1 hour, how many grounds we can cover in that 1 hour. And for me, I can say that I always get my work done, yes, but not that 1 hour. You know, maybe sometimes even in the nights I am still working. So it helps me to know how to use up that 1 hour to make the best use of it and to get my work done due season. And that's all I'm going to say this morning. Okay,
Thank
Miss
you.
Novelet.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. Great, great, great.
thank you.
Is there anyone else that have any feedback? I guess not. No hands raised.
No, no hands raised.
Are you gonna do the company motto or no?
Yeah, let's do that since we have nobody raising their hand about the video. So let's go ahead and do that. Give me 1 second. Let me grab it here because I didn't.
Oops.
All right. Make this a little bit bigger. Second, guys. Gonna get down here. All right. Could you guys, everyone see this?
Nothing there.
Oh, nothing on the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Second. Oh, probably
Oh, we know.
forgot to share.
There. Yeah.
Second. Oh, what about now?
Yep.
Yes.
Great. So if you guys are available and you can unmute your mic, if you don't have a lot of noise in your background, we can go ahead and we can do the company motto. Okay. Everybody
On the
ready?
count of 3.
Yep. On the count of 3. Yep. Everybody ready?
1,
1, 2,
2, 3.
cherish the
Cherish
spirit,
the
Cherish the
Create
spirit,
the
create the
vision,
vision,
follow
follow the
faith,
faith,
serving
serving
him,
him
never
never
Amen.
cease.
Aja,
Amen.
aja, aja.
Good job.
Sorry. All right, so stop this. All right, so guys, I'm not sure. I'm about to introduce Miss Maria Woodson. I think she wanted to go over one product in our Gmail. I'm not too sure if she's ready, or is she please unmute and let us know. Maria?
Hey, good morning, everyone. Yes. Well,
Good morning,
thank you
Maria.
for inviting me to just share a little bit about some of our beautiful products. And I think that what Novelette asked me to focus on is going to be in our global mall. And that is going to be our 3 clays. If you don't know me, my name is Maria Woodson, and I am a board certified licensed skincare therapist. Have been for over 25 years. Love Atomy. I've been in this company for about 4 years. It is the best company that I have found as far as skincare, and as well as all of the fantastic and amazing supplements. Imagine if you could find a shopping mall where everything in it was designed to make your life better. And when you shop there, as the years go by, you begin to notice that you look better, you feel healthier than people who shop elsewhere. Well, Hangill Park imagined that for us with Atomy. And it is like, I like to liken things to scripture because I'm also a minister. Matthew 13,
Nick, go back
45,
up.
46.
Hold on, Maria. Maria, one moment. Go back up, Nick. One. Go up one,
Okay,
and then go to the far right. Yes, that's the one.
that one? Okay.
That one.
That's what we're talking about?
Yes. Go ahead, Maria.
Nice, go
Sorry.
ahead. Mhm.
I was just relating to the pearl of great price. We hear that talked about, where a merchant, he was seeking beautiful pearls, and when he found one pearl of great price, he went and sold all that he had and bought it. And so this is what Atomy is like to me. And so today we're going to focus on these fantastic health products for our skin. Let me see, which one is that you're showing? I want to talk about the Hinoki Clay Mask first and how awesome that it really is. Atomy has these 3 masks that you can buy. They have the Hinoki Clay Mask, the Honey Ginseng, and I believe it's the French Rose one. And you can get all 3 of them for $37. And the reason why you might be interested in all 3 of them is because of the changes in the weather that we have, the seasons. Um, our skin always undergoes different changes depending on the physical condition and the environment in which we're in. And so it's great to have all 3 of these masks. Even you may think you may not need them, but there are reasons for each one of them. And so sometimes we do have to change up our routine depending on the season, depending on the weather. So the Hinoki Clay Mask, I'm going to talk about that one first. That is an amazing mask. It is for if you have congested skin, if you have acne skin, and it has, look at it, the beautiful texture of it. This is a mud mask, and mud masks are masks that have been around for centuries. That's one of the main masks that women use, even back in the beginning when women began to realize that they could beautify themselves and make themselves look and feel better. The mud mask, because mud was so readily available, were what was used. So the ingredients in our Hinoki clay mask, kaolin, it's a kaolin, that's a clay. I love, just one of the first ingredients that I use too as as an esthetician was the kaolin clay. It is very cleansing and it's going to exfoliate your skin. It has a very fine texture that's going to allow a gentle exfoliation and a removal of dead skin cells. It's going to leave your skin smoother and brighter. It also is going to remove dirt. It's going to remove impurities and excess oil from the surface of your skin. And it's going to tighten your pores. So it's real good because it's going to absorb the extra oil. It's going to regulate it so that you won't be too dry. So this kaolin clay is known for its ability to absorb the excess oil. And it's really beneficial for people who have extra oily skin, or if you have acne prone skin. It's going to help to reduce the shine, and it's going to mattify your skin. It's also very soothing and anti-inflammatory. This mask, it's very gentle, and but it's powerful because it's going to help to calm your skin if it's irritated. Say if you have acne breakouts, pimples, and blackheads, it's going to help to pull that stuff out of your skin. And also, you can use it if you have like a bug bite or a rash. And also, again, like I said, it's going to minimize the size of your pores, and it's going to help to prevent you from having further breakouts if you've been having breakouts. It's also good for toning your skin, and it's going to improve the texture of your skin, and it also protects against environmental damage. That is just one of the ingredients that's in this mask. Also, it'll help to boost your collagen production. And it's a wash off mask. You put it on, you leave it on. I would say leave it on for about 20 minutes. Or let's say you're doing some housework or something around the house. You can leave it on as long as you want. It's going to tighten your skin with a soft, dry, non cracking. It won't really like crack on your skin. It's just going to make your skin firm, and it's going to feel really, really, really clean afterwards. So this is what I love about the skin, this particular mask. It also has bentonite in it, bentonite. That is a really good ingredient to have too. Bentonite is also a clay. It's a mud clay, and it's antibacterial. It has detoxification aspects to it, and it's also very cleansing. And the other mud that's in there is the montmorillonite French clay mask, and that one is also deep cleansing. It's detoxifying. It's going to tighten your skin, and it's going to add minerals to your skin. So how you basically use it, you just apply a small amount, well, not small, you maybe want like a quarter size onto the palm of your hand, and you can apply it with your hands, with your fingers. You want to apply it in an upward motion and then smooth it out in a downward motion. Or Atomy has a silicone brush. I think that's a few dollars that you can get that, and you can apply it with the brush to your skin. And then after you leave it on for however you want to, I would say at least 20 minutes. You want to wash it off and rinse it off with lukewarm water. And then there you have it. If you have dry skin, you can add an extra layer of our French rose mask on top of the Hinoki clay mask. And so if you want to do that. But now we're going to talk about our honey ginseng mask. Let's go to the honey ginseng mask. The honey ginseng mask is an anti-aging mask. This is an anti-aging mask. Okay. And so it's going to provide nutrition. It's providing moisture. It's going to help improve elasticity. One of the main ingredients that's in it is our red ginseng. And the red ginseng is excellent to have in a mask. Atomy is so good about putting natural ingredients in all of its products. So the red ginseng is going to reduce inflammation. It's very anti-inflammatory, and it's going to soothe the skin. It's going to calm the skin. It's going to reduce redness and puffiness and irritation. So not only is our honey ginseng mask good for anti-aging, it's good for sensitive skin too. The red ginseng that's in it also is going to help to strengthen. I'm trying to wait on you guys. To strengthen and protect the skin's natural barrier. It's going to help to retain its moisture. And it also is, that red ginseng is good for, not only is it good for the insides of our bodies, but to use topically on our skin. And so it's going to defend against environmental damage. It also is going to improve the moisture and the hydration. Who knew that ginseng could do all of those different things when you apply it to your skin? So it's going to help to plump our skin and make it more radiant. We also get that antioxidant protection from it because it's rich in antioxidants, the red ginseng that's in this. And it's going to protect the skin from the damage that's caused by free radicals. And free radicals are what causes us to begin to age prematurely. It breaks down the organs, it breaks down the systems in the body. Also, what ginseng does, it also helps to stimulate collagen production. And that's what helps to increase the firmness of our skin and helps us to maintain our elasticity. So these are great masks that we have in our global mall that are very inexpensive. You can buy the set or you can buy them a la carte separately. Also, in this particular mask, that ginseng helps to brighten and tone the skin. That means it's going to help with hyperpigmentation or dark areas like melasma or just spots that are left from when you might have had a breakout and it left a dark mark. That ginseng is going to help to brighten that. And it also is going to help to reduce the wrinkles and the fine lines. All of that in the ginseng that's in this honey ginseng mask. And so it's going to deliver all of the nutrients also from our honey. And if we're not familiar with our Manuka honey, there is Manuka honey in this particular mask. And we know that Manuka honey is good for our health when we ingest it, when we eat it, when we use it. When we apply it to wounds, it's really good. The Manuka honey that's in there is antibacterial. And it has antioxidizing activities in it. It has a high MGO, and it's the MGO that makes Manuka honey so good from a dermatological point of view. And so the Manuka honey that's in this mask, it has this antibacterial properties that are really going to be good to fighting oxidative stress. And it's really good. Like if you have rosacea is when your face is always red. Manuka honey is really good for that. And so it's really good to help to soothe red and irritated skin. All of the natural antioxidants that's also in Manuka honey are going to fight the appearance of wrinkles and fine lines. So it's going to help you to look younger. It also has the capacity to fight those enzymes. There are enzymes that destroy the collagen in our skin. Well, when we put a Manuka honey on our skin, it helps to fight those particular enzymes. So this is really good. It's really good for our skin. It also is an exfoliator, believe it or not. It can remove dead skin cells. So this whole package of ingredients that's in our honey ginseng mask is absolutely amazing. It also, because of the Manuka honey, it helps to reduce the swelling and skin damage. And if you have a scar, you can use it. You can take some of this mask and put on your scar. So it's really, really excellent. Let's see. So we got one more. Oh, and our Manuka honey too. I just wanted to say this. It's from the demilitarized zone, right? And that's an area that the people, the countries on the planet realize that they need to keep an area free of contamination from manufacturing and things of that nature. So it's really, really, really good. So now we want to talk about our Atomy Absolute French Rose mask. The French Rose mask. Let me see, I'm trying to pull out my screen. Okay. All right, that's the honey ginseng. And let's get to the French Rose. All right. I'm really familiar with these masks, you guys. That's why I don't really have to follow along that well, but it's a good idea too. All right. Okay, well, let's just start talking about, okay, so the French Rose mask is beautiful mask, smells nice, has a real nice fragrance, and it is for sensitive skin. If you have sensitive skin or your skin has become sensitized because you use something that was an anatomy product and you had a bad reaction. Or, sometimes where you can be allergic to anything. Anyone can be allergic to anything. Let's say you even use anatomy product and your skin had a reaction to it. But our French Rose mask is excellent to help to alleviate that issue and help you deal with it. And so it provides relief to hot, sensitive skin, to inflamed skin, and to stressed out skin. And I love that it has roses in it because rose has a very high vibration when it comes to fragrance. And this is why the rose has always been like the symbol of love. And this is what makes a rose so special because when you even smell a rose, it lifts your spirits. It lifts your spirits. So roses contain natural sugars and oils that help to keep our skin moisturized and hydrated. And this is very, very beneficial to our skin. So with our masks that we have, our French Rose masks, those roses are especially special in what they do. Awesome, awesome, awesome configuration of roses. And so the rose oil and extracts, they are very inflammatory. They're going to soothe irritated skin. They're going to reduce the redness and they're going to alleviate eczema. So if you have eczema, this is a good mask to use. Use it on your face, use it on your neck. You can use it really anywhere on your body where you have eczema. And so this is really good. It's also anti-aging and it's collagen producing. Because it helps to promote collagen. It helps to soothe your skin. It's rich in the antioxidants and it helps also to protect from free radicals and to help bring your complexion back into balance because it balances the oil and your sebum production. So it is really good even for oily skin or for acne prone skin. It's really good for those skin types. So the roses that are in this particular product are the real roses that have been harvested, rose petals that have been harvested in France. and they hydrate and soothe the skin. Also, they use in this particular mask the pure Swiss ingredients grown without Evian water. I hope that you guys have heard, and most people have heard of Evian water. That's a very special place where they have really, really pure water from the Alps. And so that water is infused into this particular mask. And so because the water is so pure and because of the roses, this lowers the heat. Let's say inflamed skin is heated, it's hot, it may feel hot to the touch, and that sometimes is what causes the pain that you may experience from having some type of reaction to something that did not your body did not like, that you either put on or you were exposed to. And so the ingredients in our Real Rose mask, it's going to help to calm and to soothe. It also has hyaluronic acid in it, which is a moisturizer. Now, our bodies make hyaluronic acid, but there are also most skincare companies always add, if they're good, they're going to add hyaluronic acid as well. So it has that Bulgarian rose oil and the damask rose extract to help to replenish the moisture inside and outside of our skin and help it to be moist. Now, also, this particular one has the Absolute Cell Active Brightening Code in it. Atomy has put in its own scientific codes to boost the efficiency of all of the ingredients. And so each one of these masks has some type of Atomy scientific code to help the ingredients, the active ingredients, to help them to penetrate the skin, to get down into the dermis of the skin and under that layer of skin to do the most good to help your skin be vibrant and healthy. But that's pretty much all I have for these particular 3 masks. Again, you can get all 3 for $37. And the reason why you might want to just have all 3 handy is because as seasons change, weather changes, our skin undergoes changes depending on our health or whatever and our environment. So it would be great if you could just have all 3 handy. So that's it.
Great.
Great.
Thank you so much, Maria.
Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, I hope.
You got muted, Novelette, but yeah, we got a question in the chat from Miss Rose. For you, Maria, she says, how do you use when and how often those masks?
Well, all 3 of these masks are that you want to wash your face first. Definitely. And I would recommend using the Evening Care 4 set or your choice of whichever skincare you see in our Atomy line. We do have our Evening Care 4 set, which I would recommend, or if you have sensitive skin, our Derma Real Cica set, or if you have acne skin, our AC Expert set. So all 3 of those are in our US Mall. So you want to wash with those. You want to go ahead. If you're using your Evening Care 4 set, you want to go through all 4 steps. You can even do the mask in the Evening Care 4 set. And then after that, you are going to just go ahead and you're going to use a toner from either our Fame set or our Absolute set or our Home set. I forgot about the guys. And then you want to go ahead, you put the mask on, as I said, leave it on for about at least 20 minutes. You can walk around the house. You can leave it on longer. And then you just want to rinse it off. And once you rinse it off, you want to go ahead and use a moisturizer, and then you're going to use a toner. And if you're going to be out and about, you want to use one of our sunscreens. And that's pretty much it. And you could do it. It depends on you. You might want to mask every other day, or you might mask once a week.
All right, great. Thank you. I hope, Rose, you got that answered your question. So
Yes, thank you.
you're welcome.
Listen, I am just in awe at the price of this product.
Mm.
Because let me tell you, if you guys go into one of these high-end stores to purchase these products, this is 3 here for $37. This is unbelievable. $37 for 3. And look at the ingredients of these masks and what it can do. When I saw this, I had to really, really check and recheck to make sure you were getting 3 for that price. Just take a time, go into any one of these high-end stores. I'm not even talking Macy's. Even in Macy's, they're expensive, but go higher than Macy's. You're paying way more than $37 for something like this. And you're getting 3 here for that price. I am planning on doing an order next month. So I already have this in my shopping cart because I want to have this. So let me tell you guys, I absolutely love the skincare products because I'm into skincare. I am so very much into skincare. I want to look good. I don't want to have to put a ton of makeup on. Like I see this younger generation, they are doing a total makeover. And the reason why the reason why anyone put on that much foundation is because they do not have a great skincare regimen. So they're trying to cover up. I don't know if you guys see these tutorials online. I sit there and watch them in amazement, and to see the transformation before and after, they don't even look like the same person. When you use these products, you don't have to do all that. It takes me probably 10 minutes in the bathroom to do what I'm doing because I'm already using all these products, and I was always into great skincare from before, but now that I have a Tommy, this has even supersized everything. I'm using the Evening Care Forceps. I am never out of that. Let me tell you guys, I am never out of that Evening Care Forceps. It does wonders for your skin. You know, I started off with the Derma Real Seca, then I went to the Fame. Now I'm doing the Absolute. And you don't have to buy the whole entire set at once because, you know, I know people say, oh, it's so expensive. You can break it up and you get 2 now, 3 later, or however you do it until you acquire the entire set. But I said, hey, I'm 58. I want to make sure I am going to do everything to keep myself looking great. Because guess what? We can't stop anything, but you sure can slow it down. And these products, they do an excellent job. And I will always say this. We have to represent. We cannot say we are Atomians and we're out there talking to people and say, hey, we have great skincare products, and you don't represent. I had a friend that said to me, I went to this doctor and he's telling me he can help me. He said, the man is about 300 pounds and breathing like he's about to pass out. He's like, there's nothing he can do for me. I'm not going to go back to him. So we have to remember that as we're talking to people and telling them about the great skincare, make sure you represent what you're marketing. And these products transform your skin so quickly. It is truly amazing. Represent, because I can tell you, I was saying to Maria, one thing I admire when I go to these events, you look at those Koreans, you don't have to wonder if they're using the products. They represent, they look like they are using the products. And we need to get to that place where we all look like that because they're not expensive. Represent, and it would be easier to sell these. You don't even have to sell the products. People will come to you and say, hey, what are you using? Because they're going to see the transformation. But I'm telling you, these products are great. Go ahead, Miss Valerie.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Maria, you're an absolute Dr. Walita on this skincare education, as far as I'm concerned.
Hey, listen, that's
Uh,
her area of expertise. That's why I
Yes,
tried.
yes.
I just said, hey, Maria, I need you to do this. I'm not even gonna try.
Yeah, she's amazing. She's amazing. I can listen to you all day long. And yes, the price for those masks are just unbelievable. I'm in agreement with you, Maria. Novelet, I agree with you. The price is nothing. I mean, I'm also into skincare and I'm much older than you are, Novelet.
Mhm.
And but I'm a little what I'm trying to understand, Maria, or if I dare, if I may ask, if you can maybe just do a tutorial for us. I know time is money. I'm sure most of the ladies on here won't even mind paying you a fee because you are just amazing. I've been to various skincare specialists, and of course, they don't teach what you're teaching us. You go there, they have they do your face, and it's done and over with. But where I'm having little challenges is the Atomy skincare products in terms of usage. I'm right now on the evening skincare. I'm using the evening skincare and the Fame toner and lotion. Now, I remember you saying used. I'm hoping I understood you correctly. Use the toner and then no, use the lotion and then the toner. Isn't the lotion? I mean, the toner first and then the lotion to follow up with, Maria?
Well, I always have told my clients over the years, you want to
Mhm.
go ahead and use your
Moisturizer.
right, you want to moisturize it, but you always want to make sure you use your toner because some people just don't use toner at all.
Right. I hear you. But is it the toner first or the moisturizer? The moisturizer first, because I always use the toner and then I moisturize. Which
Yeah,
one comes first?
you use your tone. Use your toner first, and then use your moisturizer. But just
Oh,
make
okay.
sure you tone because even after I may have said it backwards before. Excuse my dyslexia at times, but even after, let's say you use your peeling mask that comes with the evening care set.
Oh, I
After,
love that peely mask. It's amazing, guys. It is
it
so
really
good.
is.
Yes, I've never
It
had that
is.
before
I
from
love
all
using
the
that.
skincare products that I use. It is amazing. Go ahead, Maria. I'm sorry.
The next thing you want to do is tone. You want to use your
Exactly.
toner. You want to
Okay.
tone after that.
Okay.
And then you go into your Fame moisturizer or
Okay.
lotion.
Perfect.
Now, in the Asians do it a little differently. And sometimes they apply their ingredients a little differently. But the way I was taught in aesthetic school, is the way that just about everybody else on the planet does it, except for sometimes they do theirs a little different in Korea. But it really doesn't make that much of a difference. Um, and one thing you'll notice is that they call lotions their moisturizer. When they say lotion and it's in a skincare set, an Atomy skincare set, they're talking about a moisturizer. But in the
Exactly. I
US
learned that.
and France, Italy, Germany, everywhere else, we call it moisturizers.
Right. Right. Another quick point that I purchased the Atomy in a collagen. It's like 8 of them there, and they taste absolutely delicious. My question to you is, because I think it said take one a day. Are these on ongoing basis? Do you have to sort of kind of be on them all the time to get the best results? It's in the
Long-term use,
global mall. I'm sorry, it's in the global
yeah,
mall. Yeah.
long-term use is the best.
Okay, the longer you use the
Because
best.
remember, as you use it, it's going to slowly transform your skin. And let me tell you, this collagen does wonders.
On the inside out.
absolutely
Yeah.
does. Yes,
And
Yeah.
I would
Okay.
do the collagen at night.
yes.
I
Do
would do
it
your
at night.
collagen at night because
Thank
it's going to work on your body overnight.
Thank you. Thank you, thank you. See, those little tips as far as how to use, when to use are so important. So I appreciate that. Thank you so much, Maria. Again, you are Dr. Walida as far as I'm concerned. We need you. We need you. Thank you
And-
so much.
Oh, a little tip on the collagen, Valerie. You put it in the refrigerator. No, I don't like ice cold things, but if you put it in there, what I do is I keep mine in the refrigerator and then I'll take it out so it can, thaw out a bit so it's not so cold. Just have a little chill to it. It tastes so much better.
Oh,
my
okay.
And can
Okay.
I tell you something else about the Atomy Intercollagen? If
Mhm.
you don't take it at night, this is the reason why I say that. You can also take it in the morning on an empty stomach.
Mhm.
Okay.
Got you.
Because ideally, you want to take it, if you don't take it at night, you can take it first thing in the morning, at least 30 minutes before you have breakfast. And so this is going to give the peptides that are in there direct access to your bloodstream without competing with other proteins. So you want to do that. And also you want to also you can take it with our Atomy 2000 vitamin C,
Mhm.
because the vitamin C is a cofactor to optimize collagen synthesis. Okay.
Uh-huh.
And so you have to, without vitamin C, you can't really make the vitamin C really helps that collagen to work, just like they say with turmeric. With turmeric, you want to take it with pepper because it's a cofactor that's going to help it to work better.
Exactly.
Okay.
Mm.
And so
Okay.
this is sort of like the same thing. It's a cofactor. So take your vitamin C. If you don't have our vitamin C, you need to get it. If you're gonna, if let's say you want to really optimize your skin health and your not just your skin, but your ligaments and everything else in your body, right? Because collagen, the skin, 90% of collagen is found in our skin. And
Mhm.
so, yeah. So you want to just help to boost the efficiency of something. So our Atomy Vital Color multivitamin also is good to take if when you buy our intercollagen, you want to maximize it, right? So take our Atomy Vital Color vitamin. Why? Because it has zinc, copper, and silicon in it. And they are also cofactors to help collagen work better.
Great tips. Great tips. Novelet. Going to, yes. Let me see if I can ask this question to both of you. Of course, Maria, I do have the vitamin C 2000. Have that, and it's tangy to me. So, Novelet, my question to you is: can I take it together with the Atomy, with the collagen, with the inner collagen?
Oh, you
You
want
know,
to mix it?
yes, because the inner collagen is delicious. And
I'm sure you
the
can,
vitamin
right,
C is
Maria?
tangy, and I'm always having a hard time taking that vitamin C. But
I know.
I mean,
yeah,
it wouldn't hurt. It wouldn't hurt to mix it if it
it
already
make it
has a
easier to
fantastic
swallow.
taste. But but I know that it's very tart.
It's too
our
bad.
our vitamin C. Yeah.
Alright.
So yeah, you could try and see how you like it. I kind of like to keep it a little separate though, because I know certain formulations are put together synergistically to work. So sometimes adding another component could throw off the efficiency of it. So, but you can, it's up to you. You could try it. But I
I
would
thank you.
say if you're going to use our collagen, do it for 90 days and take a before picture. Go stand
Okay.
outside, take a before picture with no makeup on, and then 90 days later, take another picture if you're going to do it for 90 days.
Awesome. I am in. Thank you, ladies. I will try it. I'm a believer in following directions. Yeah, so I'm in. Thank you so much for allowing me
It
to
will
share.
transform your skin. It really will. And, I always say we all need collagen because after the age of 20, we start losing collagen. It shows it right.
Absolutely.
1% at the age of 20, and then it goes drastically, and we lose collagen more than men. We do not want to end up looking like this. So it's not just about making you look good. It's about you, the bone degeneration, you're shrinking slowly, and then next thing you know, you're hunched over and you're walking with a cane. I sure want to stay looking like I'm in my 20s. I'm not shrinking. I'm not going to this lady here that's 100 and looking like that. So, you know, some people say, oh, I don't need collagen. I'm not into all of that. But it matters because your bone needs it. Every part of your body needs it. Your eyes, your teeth, your internal organs, your blood, your tendons, your muscles, your toenails, your hair. Every part of your body needs it. Collagen loss affects your hair. And so many women have hair loss issue. And, you know, a lot of times we're like, oh, I'm not into all of that stuff. But all of that stuff is what the body needs. Go ahead, Monique.
Yes, good morning. Two questions. I saw a video of someone washing their face with the toothpaste. Is that recommended?
Well, I have heard someone say it does wonders for the skin because it has that the propolis in there. The thing is that toothpaste is so versatile now. I'm not going to use it because I have all these wonderful skincare products from Atomy already that does wonders for the skin, but I've heard people say they use it and it does wonders for the skin.
Okay. Second question. I have a customer who just recently moved, and her water system is from the well. And she says with the softener, I guess the water is wreaking havoc on her skin. So what products can I recommend to her, you know, to take care of that issue?
Well, our body lotion, as Maria was talking, we have the pump lotion and also what goes in internally too. Now, I know these waters can be extremely hard on the skin, but I tell you, the Atomy skincare products does wonders to help. So we have the body lotion that's right here. That helps. We also have the other one that comes from the Absolute set.
We have the home all-in-one.
Yes, this one too.
The home all-in-one that you can use for
What was okay.
if you have eczema or some, you know, a chronic skin condition that's all over the body. You can use our home all-in-one. It's in the blue container. And that's for people using it on their face. I would imagine if you have acne that you definitely could use it on your face. I don't know if I would be washing my face with it, but you could apply it to areas that are infected on your face. And that's another that said, we do have our fantastic skincare products. We do have an acne product, our AC Expert.
Yeah, but I don't think this person has acne. It's the water.
No, she's in her 70s, so she don't have acne.
No, I was addressing the person that you said you saw a video of someone washing their face with the toothpaste.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, that was an older lady.
Yeah, I was referring to that. But I don't know if that's a good thing, but like I said, I'm just letting everyone know if you do have a breakout or an area breakout, you can use, apply some of our toothpaste to that area.
Okay.
And then another set that can be used is this Ultra Rich Body set as well. So it comes with the body lotion, and this is also great for the skin also. So there's several. She just have to experiment and see which one she likes best based on, you know, the results that they're getting for their body. But the products, they work.
Yes, she has ordered the Hemohim, the Noni from me, so she's been using those consistently. She loves it. Actually, I gave her a tube of toothpaste because she was having breakout on her tongues for every month, and she noticed that after she started using the products, when she went back to the doctor, it was only one breakout that was on her tongue. So she's seeing the benefits of the products.
Great. And the pomegranate, right, Maria? That's gonna help with the skin as well.
Yeah, pomegranate and also spirulina
Mm-hmm.
and manuka honey.
Okay.
Because that pomegranate is gonna be working from the inside out. I know it's, it's up there in price, but it does wonders for the skin. This pomegranate beauty.
And that's the best place to start working, is from the inside out.
Mm-hmm.
That's the best
Okay.
place. Start working from the inside out. But we really, technically, we're in a war for our health. We have to fight for our health, and health begins with what we eat, what we ingest, also what we're exposed to and what we drink, what we're exposed to in the environment. There are a lot of environmental factors
Mm-hmm.
that are denigrating everyone's health. And so we have to fight back, and we've got some great tools to be able to do that from both an inside standpoint and an outside standpoint. And a lot of times people may say, well, we realize that a lot of our products are very reasonably priced for what's in them, but we all need to think about leveling up. When we find things that work better than what they have worked in the past, we might want to do better for ourselves because we deserve it. Never say something is too expensive for you, especially if it's really good. A lot of times a way will be made for you to get it. You can, like I tell my granddaughter, she went into, some fancy store in New York, and she said, oh, I can't afford anything in here. And so I said, well, yes, you can. You can just save your money, and if that one item that you want, you go back and you buy it.
Yeah.
You get it, because never think that something is too much for you. You can have what you want. And sometimes, you can have what you want, especially if it's good, something good and something you desire. So I think that's a mindset. And some people may say, well, you're just, overspending or frivolous. But when it comes to your health, especially, a way can be made. Just pray and ask God to show you, well, how can I get this? How can I afford it? He'll show you how to do it. And then think about sharing the business more. Those business partners, share the business more. And then, we'll begin to earn. We'll earn more. But share the opportunity and share the products. People are suffering out here. And because of the regulations and the greed from the manufacturers. So we don't have to be sitting ducks. We can fight back.
Yeah. So see, it says right here, help moisturize the skin. Also, ladies, help women with menopause. This is great. So we should all be on this. And this one also tastes great. You can become addicted to this. The taste is unbelievable. This is another one I also keep in the refrigerator.
Yeah, it tastes good in the refrigerator.
Yeah. So guys,
Right.
hopefully we will
I have a
go out.
quick question.
Okay. Go ahead.
Good morning, everyone. Two questions. Which products do we have that has the magnesium and the zinc? That's the first one. And then the other question is, do we have any products that have the NAD technology in it that works on a cellular level?
I know our multivitamin has the zinc and I think magnesium. Also, our calcium has the magnesium in that.
Exactly.
We do not have, as far as I know, because I use NAD. I use the NAD technology, but as far as I know, we don't have anything that has that.
I just ordered that. NAD, yeah. The 2000 one, right? It's liquid, right? In a little pouch, right? That's the one that you take,
In a pouch, I'm trying to think.
or you take the pills?
I take the pills. I take the pills, but
Oh,
I know
well,
we had one that I think Nola and Nick talked about a few weeks ago.
well, guess what? If you go on TikTok, I don't know if you're familiar with TikTok, but they do have one that's liquid now.
When you say
Like how
they,
we have our collagen.
you mean Atomy has a liquid one?
No, 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 no. Because you said Atomy don't have the NAD technology, but I'm just telling, when you said that you took
But
the
we do
pills.
have a product that goes to the cellular level, and that's Hemoheme.
Yeah.
Right.
Oh, but that works on the blood though.
But she's talking about NAD is something entirely different, but we
Right.
don't really address NAD on this particular platform.
Yes.
Okay. Well, that's what I
because
was wondering. What do we have
we
that
have
has it in it? But you
Hemoheme.
said
The
we didn't have it.
Hemoheme is going to address anything
Hemoheme
that's
does
going on
that.
in your body.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Hemoheme, we have testimonies of whatever health challenges you're dealing with. This product was created by the Korean FDA and in collaboration with the scientists to address the scientists dying from radiation poisoning.
Okay.
It goes to the cellular level. It's activating your NK cells. It does wonders. It goes into the bone marrow. It is going where it needs to go to address the health issues.
Right, and it's going to also repair help to your DNA to be able to repair itself, because it's going to get rid of, it's going to get rid of those particles in the body that come in and cause oxidative damage and stress.
Exactly.
So it also, just like as NAD does, it's going to boost your immune function in your body, because it's all about the immune system. So it's going to help everything to function properly.
It's activating everything in your body so your body can go ahead and then start doing the cellular regeneration. So we really have everything on this website for restoration, because this product is a standalone by itself for that reason.
That's why it has so many patents on it. Governments all over the world, what, 23 patents?
23
patents from different countries have patented it
countries
for what it does.
Right. This is not a fly-by-night product that someone is making and promoting. This product has countries, including the United States, that has a patent on it.
Yep.
So we really don't, I'm being honest, when someone comes and tell me, oh, we have it right here, I know what this product does.
So Marie, as far as the vitamins, right? You talking about the vitamins, I know on the Korean side, the one that has the 2 colors, but then we have that new vitamin that's, I can't even think of the name of it. You just need one. It's very powerful.
I know which one you're talking about. We talked about it the other week, but off the top of my head, I can't tell you the name of it either. I mean, Nick wants to go
I know which one. I'm going to try that one, because that one, I tried the other one and I love it.
Hey ladies,
I think she's referring to the Protectamin.
Yeah,
yeah, I think that's it.
Protectamin is amazing. I'm using it. Yes.
Hey ladies, we gotta go ahead and wrap up now. It's 10 after the hour, so we
Thank you, ladies. Thank you.
Thank you.
So yeah, got one more question. Yeah, one more question in the chat that Ms. Rose sent out. She wanted to know if it's good to mix the Hemoheme, the Nuni juice, the complete B complex, and probiotics all at once in one dose.
Mix them.
We tried it.
I mean, me personally, I would not mix my probiotics, because I need for it to go in and do exactly what it needs to do for my gut health. I don't mix anything. I don't know for anyone else, but I take them individually, as Maria said, because they're designed for specific reasons. So Me personally, I do not mix anything. Because I want to make sure when I take them and I space them out, I want to make sure they're going in and they're doing the job.
Yeah, I space them out like either an hour or 2 hour frame. So, so. Yep. So guys, that's it for this morning. Excellent call. Excellent. A lot of interaction, a lot of questions. I really appreciate that. So it made the call feel more successful, more energetic. So keep it coming. Like I said, we'll go ahead and wrap it up for this morning. Do come back tomorrow. We will have more on our Atomy products and more conversation.
Okay, hold on quickly. Is there a special time to take Hemoheme? Last question, guys. Take your first one first thing in the morning on an empty stomach. As Maria was saying, anything you take on an empty stomach is going to be absorbed directly into your bloodstream because it's not fighting against anything else that's there. You were fasted all night while you sleep. Your stomach is empty and it's going to go right in. So I take the first one first thing in the morning when I get out with lots and lots of water. Preferably with warm water, lukewarm water, because that's going to help to get it directly into the bloodstream. Because when you warm the water, it reduces the size of the molecules of your water. So now the molecules are smaller, so it can get directly into your cells. So that's why it's better to do it with warm water now. The second one, if you're spreading them out, some people take both in the morning. If you're spreading it out and you're taking the other one later on in the day, well, you've been eating all day, and depending on how often you eat, it is what it is. So, but always do the first one first thing in the morning before your meal. Okay.
So that's it. We'll see you guys tomorrow morning, same time. And you guys have a great one. Make it a productive one. Make your Atomy business a successful one. And we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.
Thank you, everybody.
God bless you all.
Blessings.
Aja.